Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Great GOTY Hunt. I'm Leo Vader. I'm joined by Ana Diaz.
Hey.
Hey, this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They're talking right now about something that's going on in the story to just get you caught up. What's happened so far? We're about an hour and a half in, maybe. Heard a lot of positive things about this game.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers.
People
wipe him from
I
this
trust say it's like the best one yet, the best Assassin's Creed yet. Me, I'm not totally sold on it so far. I'm not one to ever go, not my Assassin's Creed in the past. You know, the changes have been interesting, and I've been mostly on board for them. But this is the first time where I'm like, this might not be my Assassin's Creed. We'll have to see. Thank you, Shazira, for the sub.
What makes your Assassin's Creed, do you think, Leo?
I gotta sneak. I gotta sneak around. And so far, it's been a lot of, like, every little blip on the map has been a settlement that I can raid with my longboat. So it's like, okay, let me just try not raiding that and sneaking in instead. But then it's like 16 people in a huddle, and you can't stealth your way through that. So it seems to be more action focused than ever. But again, I'm early on, so we'll see how it develops.
Shipwright asked if either of us have played the last couple of Assassin's Creed games, and if we have thoughts. I mean, you mentioned that a little bit just now.
Yeah.
This is going to be my first Assassin's Creed game. I'm reviewing it for MinnMax, mainly because I've seen a lot of comparisons to Breath of the Wild, and I've spent an ungodly amount of time in Breath of the Wild. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm curious. I want to check this out. Dig my teeth into it a little bit, so be my first Assassin's Creed experience.
Interesting.
Way of asking
Yeah,
to join your
this one more Breath of the Wild than the others?
So long as men and women fight to secure
I don't know. That's just sort of, I saw like a couple of writers say that, and so I was like, okay, I trust you. And I've always like wanted to play Assassin's Creed, but you know, I was like a student and whatnot. So like, don't have.
They've always been a big investment and have only gotten bigger. I think this is like the first time in the series history where this game is shorter than the last one.
Yeah, that was also something that drew me to it.
Yeah, totally. I love the world. I'm a sucker for snow in video game open worlds. It's like surprisingly rare, probably because it's hard to animate all that snow on the ground with your feet and whatnot. But they've nailed it.
Speaking of snow, is it snowing at your place right now?
It's going to today. I can't see out my window right now, but
okay. Because we started getting some where I'm at.
It was like a beautiful spring day every day last week, and now we're right into winter. Here's something interesting, is this kind of hot wheel? I was gonna say hot bar, but it's more of a wheel, and hot wheel is copyrighted, so it's probably not what it is, but essentially that's what it is. Putting on my little stealth cloak. I haven't joined the Assassin's Order yet, so maybe once that happens, I'll get more stealthy with it, as it were. What's interesting is in the options, something that's been controversial since Origins is assassinations not always being guaranteed because of like your gear versus their level. You're not going to take out all their health necessarily. But in the options, you can just toggle one-hit assassinations always. And it'll tell you this is not how the game's meant to be played, but we get people complain about this, so you can do it. It's kind of cool.
Bob Backwards asks if the Minnesota Vikings are represented anywhere in the game. Also got some folks asking, where are the horned helmets? Oh, wow. Thank you, Jawarhello. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Gifting subs all over the place. Thank you.
Thank you, Jawarhello. 5 subs.
That's incredible. Wow.
Bless up. Look at me sneaking.
Sneaky.
Eating my words. Sneaking like a champ.
Evil. You are cursed shit. Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls.
You get to play as an aging Brandor. Okay.
They do say skull a lot, which is a Vikings reference in my book.
They do?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Amazing.
This game also was always going to have a hard time winning me over because I just am not really into Viking stuff. But I don't want to spend this whole stream complaining. But our community voted for this one. They wanted to see it. And I wanted wine. You know?
And then you'll get Fuser after this.
And then you'll get Fuser in a bonus episode. I will say the presentation of this game is like a big level up for Ubisoft as far as I'm concerned. I think the cutscenes are gorgeous and the animations flow really well. And it's interesting with Watch Dogs Legion having just come out recently and kind of not being that, like because of its systemic focus being a little more, I don't know what the word is, a little more rigid feeling. A little more beat to beat to beat, whereas this flows a bit better and just looks a bit better. It's almost like this is Ubisoft's case for like coming at a Rockstar style open world or something. But God, 2 weeks from between Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's like, that's 2 big open worlds to get through.
Yeah, it's I tweeted this yesterday, but I feel like I'm staring down like a million hours of games in the next couple of months. I mean, even just with, I still have games that I sank a decent amount of time into earlier in the year that I want to finish up before, you know, for GOTY lists and stuff. And I just, I don't know if I'll like do a personal marathon or something like that.
Yeah. To explain what's going on here, I'm collecting berries. It's filling a little bar in the lower left. That's my rations. So if you're low on health, you'll eat the berries. If you're full on health, you'll collect them as rations that you can use Estus flask style mid-battle. Definitely very Soulsy feel to the combat.
Wild Samurai is wondering if you can attack any villager in this game.
Oh, well, let's find out together, why don't we?
Does everyone in
After I speak to them.
Play their love game so loudly?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I think she's a bit underdressed for the weather.
Yeah.
Like, it seems pretty cold out.
I'm still young and fit.
Weird flex, but okay. we get it.
Yeah.
You're
Interesting,
like
a lot of interesting character choices for raid-loving wife here.
First time was in the middle of a burning village. While the crewmate
Wow.
Don't talk to me or my raid-loving wife.
Every gamer's dream.
Tried revisiting these memories.
Right?
Yeah, I wonder if this is like gonna stop being winter at some point, and this character would make more sense for when this place is not covered in snow.
Grizzled Gaming is wondering if she's dirty or those are tattoos. I'm pretty sure those are, that's just dirt.
Come, we must tell my husband.
Your raid-loving wife likes to get down and dirty. I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm gonna leave this stream now.
Okay, I'm trying to attack these poor people.
Join me in the blood.
Not getting much feedback.
No. You could not. Your raid-loving wife, raid-loving husband and wife.
And scream as you do, like it is really.
Okay, so they're really trying to get me to roleplay that I'm raiding by breaking all the stuff in their house. Do you like that?
It is amusing, but
Isn't there cake? Like,
it really seems like it is. It doesn't feel real enough? What do you want from me?
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
Yes, burn down our house, burn it to the ground.
it's really funny.
This is... How do I burn down their house?
Can you grab that torch there, that tiki torch thing?
Oh, you know what? I can summon a torch at any point.
There you go. Yeah, burn it down.
Burn it down. Probably get the hay here. It'd probably be better. Yeah, you like that?
what did it? I am as hard as Heimdall's
Oh my
Tower.
god.
Okay. I was joking, but this is
No,
like
that's what
actually
they're going
what's
for.
happening. Yeah.
You want, Vikinger, and take us also and let the love hunger consume you.
I thought this was a family stream. Do you know what, J? I thought so too. I came here for some good, clean.
The Viking
Nordic
era
fun.
was simply not a family time.
Oh my god, the name of that was the Rekindling. I'm dead.
And then they're just gonna sit there. Classic Ubisoft. Cutting corners.
Thanks for the sub, Giant Pygmy.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Is there anything people are curious to see? Do they want to see a raid? Do they want to see more of the rich story? Do they want to see the rap battles you do to raise your charisma stat? That's kind of interesting. I don't know where the nearest one is, though. Yes, but yeah, there are rap battles to raise your charisma stat. But they're called flits? Flights?
Thought you were saying rat battles. I was like,
Rat battles.
I was like, you know, like a chicken fight, but with rats. And I was like, how does that build your charisma stat?
It increases your ability to communicate with rats and leadership over them. This game just comes out today, so normally my normal GOTY hunt strategy of asking chat for advice and having them answer my questions about the game doesn't really work today.
It's not working.
I've only done the tutorial for the rap battle so far, so I'm not totally sure. I'm hoping this icon is for that. Looks like it's above me? Oh, it's just a piece of paper. It's just one of Ben Franklin's notes. Left over from AC3. Yes, you really chased paper again! Wow. This is a classic Assassin's Creed collectible that I thought we were done with. But here I go, chasing that paper throughout the generations. That's how it always goes. It's getting away.
I don't know if my chat's having trouble refreshing today. I think it's a little slow, so sorry on that, chat. Slow to respond to y'all.
Well, it seems like the consensus is for rap battles. Tattoo design collected, that's what that was. Ben Franklin branching out. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what we got on the map here. Let's see what we got for objectives. I don't know what any of the symbols mean, and when you hover over them, it doesn't tell you.
Do you want me to look it up?
Sure, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
let's do it. How to do a rap battle.
Where are these rap battles? Oh, I can't run here? This game does have like different difficulty settings between
Down it faster than me, and you are the victor.
Oh, it's a drinking battle. Different settings for like combat and stealth difficulty, which I appreciate. Rise of the Tomb Raider style. I'm going big bet.
All in. Skål. Ha, we drink. I have an iron stomach and a powerful thirst.
It's also funny going from Watch Dogs Legion with, you know, everybody being a character to Norseman, raid-loving wife.
Drink. Drink.
Oh, I messed up drinking.
This is like the least family-friendly stream we've ever done.
Truly. Kids, don't do this.
Yeah, kids, don't do this at home.
I think it's when it's closest to the A I want to be pressing it.
Not catching me, ruler.
Wow.
Alright, these guys are kind of unclear.
Damn, I'm chugging! Oh my god,
Oh,
regain
you
balance. It was like Tony Hawk. Oh! Tilting. Their chants are getting more distant.
Is hitting fast.
Yeah. That's a damn lot of it. And I don't think they were good at making alcohol for a long time. They were just straight making poison.
Yeah, that's true.
And now we still are, but, you know, it's got 0 calories or whatever. I lost! Now I'm drunk for no reason.
I wonder how long will you be drunk now?
I've got to blend in. This is me at every party when I've gotten too drunk.
Just sit down.
Blend in. So
yeah.
I practice my social blending.
I agree. This is truly next gen gameplay.
Truly.
Silent Night.
You
This
can
is
tell.
what we've been waiting for.
You can tell your character's drunk because they're glowing. This is next gen.
That's fun. Nordic glow.
Nordic glow. Let me look at the legend here. Flighting is a little blue mask. Let's see. Haven't cleared that much of the map yet. Might have to find like a new settlement before we can do a little rap battle. So let's blast through the story and we'll hopefully land on one. Land in a new area with a new rapping battle.
Have you ever freestyled yourself, Leo?
Oh my gosh. I love to freestyle.
Really?
I have on my personal streams at twitch.tv/leovader.com, DOTCOM, I do let you purchase a rap battle on any topic, or a freestyle rap on any topic, with Leo Points Plus, which you earn simply from watching my stream. And I don't freestyle ever outside of that, so they're not very good.
That's incredible. Would you ever freestyle? Maybe you could freestyle over a Fuser song.
Oh my god, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm just trying to, I won't be there for it, but chat, I'm just trying to give you some good fodder for our little bonus stream here.
Yeah, remind me.
Thank you.
Remind me to be rapping.
They will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew
Sick
my father,
bird.
Halfdan the Black, a great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown tall.
Oh, this game also very violent. Also doing that classic Game of Thrones style, chopping people's heads off, driving a big axe into their brain, blood spewing everywhere. But you can turn the gore off, but I don't know if it changes the animations of driving an axe into someone's head.
It just, when you turn it off, it just looks like Among Us, where it's just like little cartoons.
I really wanted to like change the axe into a big King DDD mallet.
I was blown before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen.
So the assassinations are not necessarily one-shot kills, but you can turn it on.
Yes.
We talked earlier a little bit about that.
Almost
Right,
an
Leo?
accessibility thing, yeah. You can turn it on and it's like, this is not how you should play the game, but if you want to do it, you can. And otherwise, the way they've tried to make that system blend better with the like power level and stuff like that is having an ability you can unlock where it becomes almost a QTE to one-shot any enemy.
Okay.
It's like a timing-based thing you have to do. Which that to me really shows that it like doesn't make sense together. The one-hit assassinations, the wanting it to be like the old ones, and like wanting the old ones within what they're doing now. I don't know if it blends together that well. Odyssey I really grew to love because of the powers and the way that stealthing would build your ability to use powers, and then powers would let you, like, if you were planning for it, using powers to clear bases stealthily, like from super long range, using special arrow moves or like teleporting moves. So maybe I'll be liking this more once I unlock more of those. I only have a couple right now.
Sleepy, I am not doing Pokemon raid battles at the moment. Too many other games to play right now. So I haven't progressed through the new DLC as much as I'd like to. Leo, is there a picture mode here?
There sure is. I can tell because I've activated it on accident a couple times.
May I speak?
The floor is yours, King.
Take some sweet Nordic pics of some snow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pull it up after this cutscene.
My kingdom is humble.
Are you more or less partial to Nordic environments because of living in a cold place like Minnesota?
Yeah, probably more.
Okay.
brothers and
Same.
sisters.
I'm like,
sons
wow,
and daughters.
representation. I feel so
Yeah.
seen whenever I see a cold, like uncomfortable, horrible place to live.
Yes. These people are not miserable enough. How am I supposed to relate?
Harold brings peace. Then I am happy to bend my knee to him. What?
I don't.
What in hell's name are you doing, Father?
Yeah, it's a lot about like loyalty and allegiances and your your clan and stuff like that. That kind of story.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right. Then war will
It's like very
continue.
Game of Thrones-y.
Men will die.
Yes, it
Even in
is.
that sense.
Burn, you foolish boy.
Yes, it is.
This is our only way towards true peace. You
Silent
will
Night says something
die
about snowy games around the holidays that is kind of nice. For sure. I love when like GTA Online and Red Dead Online will like make their world snowy for a week
Yeah.
around Christmas. I adore that.
Yeah.
My son.
I might hop back into Animal Crossing just for that, because I bet they'll do a. Or I guess some people have already, if they're in the other hemisphere, they've already done the winter activities. But like, I'd love to make a little snowman, even though I haven't touched that game in a while.
Yeah.
The lessons of Ragnarok are clear.
Evan Sonic says, Leo, you gonna check out Destiny 2 again sometime soon? I'm thinking about it. I'll wait and get the feedback on Beyond Light, but I feel like that would be a fun, like, girlfriend game.
That was an
She likes
ambush,
shooters.
Lord. Did you know of Stebion's plans?
That'd be a fun thing to
days, yes, I
co-op our way through.
But
You
it
know?
was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Ava? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I'm bound to
My fate
Sigurd.
is tied to my
bro.
brothers. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
You're bound for flight, right? That's what the rap battles are called, flight.
Do not trust
Flights, yeah.
Yeah, you're bound to that. Your
Nothing to
only
fear from me, King Harold.
purpose.
My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway,
Yeah, it's so
both you
weird,
and your
like,
brother must serve under
I
me.
still feel like
Take tomorrow to
Assassin's Creed is working its way to figuring out what it is. Because the fact that it has one stat, charisma, like besides all your combat stats, it just has charisma.
Charisma.
Like, once we get out of here, I'll show it in the menu. But it's like, still not all the way to being an RPG, you know? Which it feels like, just rip the band-aid off. Be an RPG at this point.
But they don't want to be an RPG because everything's an RPG.
Yeah.
How do we distinguish ourselves but also do what everyone else is doing?
Right.
Colors. He's already marked.
Jake Twitchin asks Leo/Anna, what's the best Assassin's Creed game ever and why is it 2?
2 was great. I don't know. I'd love to go back to 2 and see if I still think as highly of it as I once did. See, look. You pull up the stats page and it's got defense, offense, secondary weapon, ranged weapon. At the top, just charisma level 2. Just the only thing measured like that. It just feels strange to me. But I think I like Odyssey the best at this point. It'd be the one I'm most excited to go back to. And Anna, yours is about to be this one because it's the first one you play.
Yeah. Favorite, it's my favorite and my least favorite at the same time.
Yes.
Crazy, right? How life works like that.
Best and worst.
Evan One Sonic says Beyond Light's fun so far. I just got in, had to wait on queue because today's launch day.
Right.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I do like the skill tree here. It's massive, and kind of at the center of each big hub is an actual ability. And then it's surrounded by little stat boosts, which definitely feels very RPG-y.
Yeah. Yeah, you do like the skill tree where you unlock all the, yeah, exactly that. You use the stats to unlock the skill.
Right.
Or the move or whatever.
Got the automatically highlight enemies one going. I still only ever have one quest at a time, which is what makes me think I'm super early.
Do not underestimate.
And it hasn't truly opened up.
Came of age very quickly.
I already already spent those skill points.
Show me
I'm a
what
little
lies
surprised it takes so long to open up that fully, you know? If you've been playing for an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's classic AC. If you ask me. At this point, though, I still have not done any modern day stuff.
Can he interest you in an Orlog?
A game of Orlog.
I don't know why that was funny. Precious asked, did Ghost of Tsushima do Assassin's Creed better than Assassin's Creed?
God, maybe.
I've heard a
still
lot
haven't
of
played
folks saying that the combat system in Tsushima is like better than this, but there are good things to this game as well.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs.
It's definitely like cleaner than Odyssey. The combat, like I was saying earlier with the animation flow and everything. Like the actual action combat looks great and feels alright, but it's just not what I'm excited about this franchise for.
Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger
Yeah, we got a
burns
lot
hotter
of
than
family
any man's
politics here.
Yes.
But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harold's boot. Not
Yeah, I might have to go do a
without
raid or
fury
something
nor
just so
war.
this stream is not
So we
entirely
push forward
cutscenes.
to newer lands. To England.
There are 2 assassins just kind of hanging out with our clan right now. That Sigurd brought back, made friends with.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
Which that's always the case in these
More than
games, is
enough,
like
wife.
an assassin
Of the
pops
4
up and you're
kingdoms
like,
of England,
okay, when am
only
I gonna
one is
join the
truly
assassins?
pacified.
Can we get to the plot point I know is gonna happen that will make the gameplay more fun, please?
A saga
Yeah.
for the ages. I agree.
What's up with this guy's hair?
Those gut
The,
ones?
oh, he's not on the screen anymore. Shoot.
No,
It's the like
that belongs to
long
my
black
father
hair.
as a fair compensation. In England,
I don't want to be the one to break this to you, Anna, but that's kind of what you got going on.
Among people who
So yeah, that's true. It's
Glass houses.
actually,
Go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd.
but does it look like it's just literally sitting on top of my head, like a pile of
it
clay?
is a time of renewal for us.
Aye,
I
sure.
understand. Let
Whatever.
your father keep Chadvis riches. England will have riches.
Korok says, do you
to
prefer the
offer
female or
enough
male
for us."
voice acting? I haven't seen the male voice acting. Like Odyssey, you can
Did not want this
choose
cloud
at the start of the
in
game,
Mars.
and there's also a middle
a wise
option
leader
where
who
you can,
considers the
it'll
need of
choose
others.
for you based on
To England,
whoever's
then, before the day is
DNA
out.
presence is
Pack
strongest
what
in
you
the
need, but
animus.
no more than that.
Surely that will be
And tighten
explained
your
by the
lips.
story at some
Last
point.
thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
But I chose female Eivor all the time. I thought about the middle option because it'd be interesting, but I'm like, there's no world where I would prefer that dude.
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be
Auto
changed.
Clap says Origins
Will you not
probably
join
my
us?
favorite because
For
of
my
the
mother's
arrow
sake,
you
I
can
cannot.
control and the story
But our
between
threats will
Big
cross
and
again before
Aya.
the final.
Yeah, Bayek and Aya, yeah, were definitely 2 of the strongest emotional cores the series has had, I think.
That's a really pretty shot though, right there.
Yeah. Gorgeous game.
Yeah. I feel like we're swimming in beautiful games. Like, it's almost like weird to think about, you know, what I grew up with as a kid and now what's like the norm.
Yeah. It's like I wish I was born even later. Imagine how pretty games will be in 50 years.
What are you up to now? I just fully like missed that cutscene because I was looking at chat.
I'm going to the next cutscene to get you up.
Amazing.
Amazing.
The wind
This is
favors
gaming.
us. We should
We
set
got
sail without
Sigurd
delay.
again.
You made
Our
quick work
boy.
of packing. Well done. The dream of new lands is a
Korok says, can you Jedi mind trick
As
your
is the
arrows
promise of
again?
glory. But the act of living so beloved at
Because the
home.
huge skill tree. Yeah, that was from Origins and Odyssey. They were called Predator
No, not at all.
arrows in both, I think.
Die is
And this
cast.
one does have
Let
Predator
fate
arrows,
guide our journey.
but I haven't done it myself.
Are you ready?
Time to
I'm
go!
ready. That chance is fate.
King Harold's banner.
I mean, what do you have to pack as a Viking here? You got some food rations, some pelts.
Yeah, how many types of possessions can one even have at this time?
What is this?
It's like, hang on, I forgot my charger for my Nintendo Switch. I need to go back.
Yeah, I forgot my inhaler.
Dad, no, stop.
In England. Nonsense. My choice is made.
Yeah, I'm gonna start skipping these cutscenes because I'm sorry if you're bothered by us not paying attention to them, but I should accept that we aren't, and we can just get to the gameplay.
Yeah, we're here to play. We're here to play a game, and it's 12:37. We're here. We have a commitment to you, our viewers, to show you this game.
And I'll say, if you care one bit about a story in any game, you're a fake gamer.
No!
You should be there for the shooting only. And the collectibles.
I have been playing a lot of Yakuza Like a Dragon, which, you know, talked about on the last show. And that's like so many cutscenes. And at first it was jarring. But then I realized, like, I was just laying on the couch playing this game and talked about all the cutscenes and kind of complained about them. And my boyfriend's like, wait, that sounds like the perfect game for you. And I was like, actually, yeah, this is very nice. Like, I just get to, like, doze off and listen to this game for, like, 3 hours.
Right on.
Watching TV.
Yeah, Yakuza's had really great cutscenes for sure. Definitely cinematic quality. Normally I drive this ship, but this time it's just letting me chill.
So basically like a glorified cutscene again.
I can move the thumbstick this time though. Oh, we got the title card! Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's what we're playing. Oh, well, now we're going to the real world. The game is about to open up. This game apparently has one of the first COVID references in a big game.
Oh, heck yeah.
There's like an email about it. Yeah, we love that.
I'm waiting for it because I watch television shows and I kind of cringe when I see characters in like large crowds, like old shows, it's like, wait, like, no, what are you doing? So I'm curious to see, like, stories reflect, our current circumstances a bit more here.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll happen or if people will be like...
Nah, we don't want to remember that.
Probably in TV and maybe movies it will, but in games I think it'll be like, this is a 4-year dev cycle, we're gonna assume that it's over by then. But we'll see.
Knock on wood. You're at Fels.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that science... Since the mass coronal injection of 2012...
Coronal injection? Must be a coincidence.
No, never.
They happen to be working on a game with a fictional coronal virus.
And if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate.
Video game cigarettes, cool character alert. Jake Twitchin says, yeah, I know like smoking cigarettes isn't supposed to be cool, but it kind of looks cool.
It's messed up. That is like the power of marketing.
Yeah.
They still look cool.
I also blame like anime for, I feel like, fully informing my
Cowboy Bebop probably single-handedly killed people in the thousands.
Yeah, I agree. That's literally what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Killed that guy right there.
This is Spike Spiegel.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Whoa, that's Eivor's bones. Damn, she dies? Spoiler, Layla. Damn.
Massive spoilers for Assassin's Creed Valhalla here.
Yeah. In Odyssey, they did a little bit of the modern-day assassinating. I think there were parts where you're like knocking out people and sneaking around. Layla knows how to crouch.
Mint tea is not actually
So maybe we'll see more of that
tea,
in this game.
Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Well, Samurai says I don't smoke cigs, but they are cool. It's almost cooler now that we know how deadly they are.
That's fine.
Exactly.
How is the
So damn, this person doesn't care if they live or die.
It makes you edgier.
Good. Just
Yeah.
another satellite came
Yeah.
down.
It did.
That's good.
For the record,
Right.
smoking isn't cool, folks.
Whenever you're ready, you can jump
It's
back
not, but we can know that all we want, and yet.
But, you know, the heart and the brain have different, you know, ways of processing.
Yes. Did you ever play Vanquish?
No.
That
What's
shooter?
that?
It was
Norway to
like
England takes about a week
from
by
the
long
Resident
ship,
Evil
so
4
scrub
guy,
ahead.
I think, Shinji Mikami. But anyway, there was a mechanic where you could, you'd sit behind cover and you'd press a button to smoke a cigarette and toss it behind you, and then the robot enemies like auto-targeting would shoot the cigarette and it'd be a distraction, and then you'd shoot them, and it's one of the coolest mechanics in any game.
That's great. That's great.
Transcript, if you're looking for something. Can go
No,
and
I want to hear.
Okay.
I don't need to be.
So smoking is, Swords and Wolf says, smoking is also great for adding impact when you are speaking. I don't smoke, but I wish I had a reason for a long pause.
Yes. Take a big drag.
I'm just imagining, like, one of us on the MinnMax show, and we, you know, have our sentence review of the game, and then we take a deep breath
Okay.
and say something really deep. It just, you know, increases the impact of
Yeah.
what we're saying.
And to be able to throw it on the ground and rub it out with the foot, what a power move.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Hanson's like, what are you doing? Please stop.
This stream is brought to you by Camel Cigarettes.
Yeah, we've been trying, you know what? We've been barking up the wrong tree. We keep trying to get the sparkling water sponsorship, the bubbly sponsorship. We really should be going.
But we only got cigarettes and rat poison so far.
Jawarhello. Just to put a little bow tie on that conversation. Jawarhello asks, am I the only weirdo who actually likes the present day story of AC games? Seeing Sean and Rebekah is pretty cool.
Yeah, are they from the original trilogy? Was Sean the same wisecracking Brit, or is he a new one? The present day story of AC games has always been interesting to me conceptually. I've never found myself really getting into it. I'm really into the potential it has. I think honestly the most interested I was in Assassin's Creed 4 when it was all first person in the development studio that was making the published video game version of what you're playing. That was an exciting new direction for it for me. But even then, the actual story that they told was fine.
Chat keeps talking about Metal Gear Solid right now. For some reason, it keeps popping up.
He's a smoker.
Yeah, he's a smoker. I think Wild Samurai said that Kojima wasn't a game developer, which is factually true, right?
Right, because of all the cutscenes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But he redeemed himself. Metal Gear Solid 5 was all gameplay, low cutscenes. A gamer's game.
Oh, okay, so AutoClub, this is fun, said that we could vape instead, but then you fumbled trying to charge it. And I would like to say, I saw a tweet earlier, I forgot who this was from, but confirmed Xbox Series S/X can charge your vape. So, there you go.
Wonderful.
You heard it here. Second. You heard it here second.
Yeah.
Xbox Series S and X can charge your vape.
I've charged a vape pen in a PS4 before with just the USB screwed onto the tip of the pen, and it just sticking that into a PS4 feels like some cyberpunk stuff for sure. It's a very cool
This is next gen gaming. This is the future of gaming.
Right. J-Bob says, what is this being played on right now? This is a PC on medium settings for the stream. Medium settings, 30 frames, locked.
Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you? Not at all. I simply forgot.
There's some people over there doing a baptism.
It must be priests and worship
Cool.
alone
What's
in that
the
place.
religion of the
We could storm
Nordic
this port
people
with ease.
here?
Second
I don't even know.
breaking a sweat.
Is there much
Conservative
in the way of
Christian.
treasure there?
Always. They shape precious metals and
What
cut
the hell
jewels
is
with their
going on
mouths.
there?
That's the Loch Ness monster.
It really did look like it.
Once we have settled.
My favorite thing is these sort of period piece games that, you know, are emphasizing a specific historical time period, but then we get a couple like fantasy elements thrown in randomly, so
Yeah.
Can we cut through it?
I love that. They've leaned into that more. In Assassin's Creed 3, it was all these like, dude, find Bigfoot, and then it's like, oh, it's just a guy with big feet. That's what it was. But now it's more like, yeah, you fought a Minotaur in Odyssey. There's NBD. Red Dead went the same way. With like actual mythological creatures in Red Dead 2. And I love that. It's fun. Put a vampire in it. See if I care.
yeah, I don't. I like it.
Yeah, I care in a good way.
Yeah. We care for that vampire. Maybe the next Assassin's Creed should be Assassin's Creed Vampires.
Oh my god, I would be so on board for that. Which is like an axe flurry, but I think because he had a shield, it kind of focused on just one guy.
We lost the stream for a moment there.
I'm using this weird ass flail that takes forever to hit with, and I'm not sure I'm on board for it.
Can you hear me right now, Leo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you lose the gameplay stream?
I lost both you and the gameplay stream, and there are a
Scary.
couple people in chat who said that there was a pause in the stream, but we're back now, so.
Okay.
And I love it. It just cuts to you flailing this person.
You don't shoot at me, I shoot at you. Another special ability. Oh, whoops. That's almost like a QTE of left, right, left, and I was doing it the wrong way first. Oopsie. Okay. We're back.
We're back, baby. Flailing some folks here.
Yeah, let's look at the other loot we got to choose from. You can switch between your primary and your offhand. In fact, I'll put the shield in my primary hand because I think it's interesting that you can do that. And I'll block with another shield. Let's dual shield it. Let's see how that goes.
CoolRock5 just asked, do you use the glowy weak points? I love that feature. Can you slow down time with the bow? Because I'm terrible at aiming.
I'm sure you can eventually. I haven't gotten there on the skill tree yet. But it goes far. There's a lot I haven't seen on this tree. And that's a gimme. Slowing down time with the bow. Like, it should be automatic when you jump off stuff, Breath of the Wild style. That's the way to do it.
It's so helpful. It makes it so much more enjoyable.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Release the naval chain is still my goal. Am I right on top of it? Or is that just narrowed towards me? That's the naval chain. I can probably figure it out. I don't need to know waypoint.
It's huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to
Slash
shoot
it?
Might be able to shoot it. Let's see. It's a glowy weak point.
Shipwright is wondering how satisfying the combat is.
It feels alright. Pretty much every time you finish a fight with somebody, like get their health all the way down, you do a little bit of an animation. So all the finishers look very clean. But the combat is very like dodge and parry, not reinventing the wheel. But it feels fine. Let's get back into it. Enough of this gameplay crap.
Yeah, yeah. We're here for cutscenes. We're capital G gamers.
Cutscenes.
Scene cuts.
Charles says, Leo, are you still playing Legion? Is it still your current game of the year? You betcha. Yeah, I'm almost done with the story at this point. Thanks for the sub, Chris Koken.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food
Bless
and
up.
ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us.
Oh yeah, people in the chat have been saying that Valhalla, your purchase and save will carry over to PS5, which is awesome. I'm happy to see Ubisoft using their Ubisoft Connect stuff for good, for like cross-save between platforms.
Suckling pig, tender and juicy.
Ooh, look at those sun rays.
Is that ray tracing?
I think ray tracing is like reflections. If I look at the water, maybe that's ray tracing.
No, I don't know. I was joking because I just like the idea of just like anything that looks like a ray of light to be ray tracing.
Yeah, just anything is ray tracing.
You know what? Everything is ray tracing.
If you can see it, that's ray tracing.
Your eyes, yeah, everything you perceive. That's thanks to next gen graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Or previous gen graphics. I don't even know. I feel like ray tracing was something that like I learned about through a PR release one time, and I was like, wow, that looks cool, and then I have no idea how it's implemented today.
Yeah. I know when I hear that word, it probably means good looking.
Firecracking. I think real ray tracing was the friends we made along the way.
Chris Koken has a good point that it's like oxygen. I can't see it, but I know it's real and I know I need it.
That's good. Everybody loves ray tracing. Yeah, that's true. That's a really good sitcom.
Classic.
Sofa King is wondering if this is on the Series X.
No.
It is not.
No, our own Kyle Hilliard will be getting a Series X and talking about it on the podcast this week.
Mm-hmm.
If you want that sweet Series X content, MinnMax show on YouTube.
Who are these men?
Take our time docking.
Mm-hmm. There's actually a 10-minute docking clip cutscene, right?
If only.
I want to learn about the subtleties and intricacies of piloting a boat.
Yeah, how you should tie it up, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they teach you how to tie the knots, right?
Right.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Befouling our riverways. You there? Give us your name. I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you men who do not take kindly to Dane.
Yeah, I'm not named. You're gonna kill me now.
Did he call you a pagan as a diss?
Rude.
So rude. They're like, we've been baptizing people here all day. Get away, you pagan.
Look at me dual shielding it. What a weird look.
Fun. I think that's neat.
I think that's neat too.
How does it work? How do your other, how does combat work?
Well, you got your strong attack. Like that. Bang.
Yeah.
You got your light attack. Bang. Bang. You got your parry, which you do with your offhand. Which I think is a parry if they're attacking, but if they're not, it is a little attack. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, parried your butt.
Boom.
Stomped your head to dirt. Popped off.
What's the first time you played a game with a parry?
Wow, good question. It might have been an Assassin's Creed game years and years ago. Ooh, I like this combat style, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it. Chat says that the dual shield looks very strong, Jake Twitching.
OP, even. It's like, once you get one hit in, they get stunned so hard that you can just finish them. Coming at ya.
Now y'all know the best weapon to use.
Right.
Yeah, Firedragon says my first game with the parry was Wind Waker. Same.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. Is like it's kind of funny to think about Wind Waker as the first game, but the combat in that game was like so smooth and groundbreaking for me at the time.
We love Wind Waker.
Yeah, do you like Wind Waker, Leo?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, definitely a game I have like specific memories of being so impressed by seeing it at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Like what a cool look.
Timeless, as many have.
Definitely. Did not need a HD remaster, but it got one and that's good too. People are just starting on fire and I am missing how it happens. Oh, they're all just raining arrows on that poor man. That's pretty cool.
Like throw an axe there?
Yes.
Nice. Sick. That is sick.
That's just plain sick. Scavengers might be still hiding in the remains of the longhouse.
Everyone's talking about Wind Waker in the chat now, and I'm sorry, but also that is definitely the direction I wanted to take things today.
Yes.
So that was my plan all along, was
Mission
to bring it there
accomplished.
at some point.
Go, my eyes.
Museum.
Okay, and there we go. Will we fuse it up?
Will we fuse it up? It's about time to fuse it up.
Mm-hmm.
Our bonus episode for Fuser. So this looks like my first little base I'll be able to upgrade. See all those crafting mechanics? That's cool. Because I'm totally interested in like the systems of these games. Stories hit or miss. But like doing stuff in the open world to feed into building bases around the world, that I'm very much on board for. So I'm excited to see where that goes. But yeah, that'll about do it for this episode of the Great Goaty Hunt.
A nice track.
Valhalla's out now on
Something
every
inside. I'll have a
platform.
look.
There is. Thanks for joining me, Ana.
Do you want to get your name or Twitch or YouTube channel in the description of everything we release? Record a podcast with us, put a picture of your choice on MinnMax's TV, or a whole lot more? You can check out the benefits for supporting us on Patreon. If you support MinnMax at any tier on Patreon, you can submit questions or comments for us to read on the air, and you'll also get access to the wonderful MinnMax Discord. We need your help to keep this whole indie trainer rolling, so we'd appreciate it if you checked us out.